Good morning and welcome back to South Pass Wellness. I'm Althea. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your schedule today and tuning into this video, our day 6. It's already been 6 days since we started this challenge of getting ready for the new year. Number one, yay! Congratulations to me, 6 days in a row. That has been awesome. I have some updates. Okay, so yesterday I did not get on the treadmill because it was Sunday, which I'm fine with that. And today we will be getting on the treadmill, so we're good with that. This video is coming out a little bit earlier today than my normal 9:30 time, just because of the amount of stuff that I am doing today. I need to find, I don't need to. I actually found a vacuum in town at one of the car washes that is working. So we will be getting the vehicle vacuumed out today. Yay! Which is one of the things that we'll be doing as soon as, we get this day rolling. So, exciting thing that I did. Before, many months ago, first part of the year, let's say it that way, I was always in the habit of getting up, you go to the bathroom, and then I went in and I read one chapter in my scriptures. And I did this every morning very faithfully. And after our son was diagnosed with oral cancer, there was a time when he moved in with us. So he moved into the room that I had been using as my office / whatever room, my room, I guess. And so I had moved my scriptures into the kitchen. And when I done that, then reading my scriptures every morning kind of fell by the wayside. It just did. And so now what I did, since we started this challenge, I took my scriptures back upstairs. And this morning I did it. I read one chapter. It was good. And I felt good about it. I feel good about getting back into that routine of reading the scriptures every morning. And so I'm that is a huge success for me. Very huge. All right. So yesterday, because it was Sunday, there wasn't a whole lot going on. There was a lot of resting, a lot of relaxation, that kind of thing. But there was something that kind of came up that I was very oh. So some ideas came to me for, of course, I've told you that I always constantly work on the challenges and things like that. Some ideas of things that I could, because this one is getting ready for the new year, it's all about getting things ready so that you can carry forward good habits right now that you're creating into the next year of what you really want to be able to start doing, right? So there was a couple of things that came up that I was oh, I can see that because I'm doing this, then it's going to help me next year as well. So I'm very excited about that. So I found a vacuum in town that is working. We're going to be able to get the vehicle vacuumed today. I'll be able to get my 10 minutes on my treadmill. And then today I had written down to kind of discuss fulfillment and completing projects. As you can see, I have a project back here. I have projects over here. I have projects over there. I have projects. And, I want to be able to work through to completion. That has been one challenge that has seemed to be haunting me quite a bit, is being able to follow through to completion. As you can tell by other challenges and things like that. They start off really great and then they just fizzle out. Okay, so we're all about getting that kind of stuff done today. One of the things that I will be doing today is making banana bread. I love banana bread, and we have some bananas that are perfect for banana bread. And so that I have my little list of things that I must do today. Because we have a upcoming appointment for Ted on Wednesday. I have to call and make sure everything is in order for him to get the stuff done that he needs to. I have to go get some groceries and fill up our water bottles and get that home And then, just the normal everyday stuff, that you do, whatever. One thing that I am going to start implementing is in the morning, when we get up, after we do our stretches or our walking or our decapane, then we usually just sit there, and zone out onto Facebook or whatever. Well, I've decided that I want to be able to start changing that habit of just immediate screen time. Because I have a vast library, I'm going to start reading this book by Norman Vincent Peale, and enthusiasm makes a difference. It's not a very thick book, which is great, but I'm going to start reading that book. I have his whole collection. I have a whole collection of Norman Vincent Peale. I really do like his books. They are written with a Christian aspect, and that kind of stuff. But it's nice to just be able to have an outside perspective and different things like that. So I'm going to start reading that book in the mornings to kind of change up the routine, because like screen time, let's face it, there is a certain kind of panic or behavior, I guess I'm going to say, that comes in when your battery is about dead. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. And I'm like, that is so ridiculous. I remember, when cell phones come out, and it was a bag phone, and I had one in my car, like that phone worked anywhere, which is amazing because some phones don't work at all today. But we didn't have the internet when I was a teenager. We were still out, talking and doing things in order to get our socialization done. And now, of course, that's all changed. It's all online now. We still meet face to face and everything like that, but the problems that are coming with screen time, that has been, they're just starting. They've been coming out for a while, but now everybody's starting to get more aware of like what really happens when you have that much screen time. And I mentioned yesterday, even Barbara O'Neill, she was talking about how, this much exposure to electricity sometimes can mess with our physical bodies. It changed the current in our cells. And I was like, fascinating. So she was like, if you're going to charge your phone, charge it completely away from you and everything. And as I look around right here, I've got a charging station right there. I've got charging station over there. And so in process of working through and overcoming some of the addictions that you don't see as a problem in the beginning, then that's where coming to read this book in the morning is going to come in handy to kind of start changing that behavior. So those are the things that we're going to be working on today. What about you? Where are you at? How are you doing on day 6 of this challenge? I'm kind of curious. Tomorrow's kind of going to be a big day, probably a little bit longer, just because I'm going to be giving some results, and we're going to see how we're doing so far with just implementing a few little changes. And then, of course, I look forward to that. If you feel like you want to share this video with a friend to get started on making some changes, then it's a great way to get that happening. So please like and subscribe and share this video with friends and family, or just friends, because sometimes family is, busy, and so being able to kind of share that, and what are things that you're working on. I'm looking forward to having that conversation with you guys. How are you doing on day 6? I'm getting ready. Let's see, we'll have day 7, which will be result day. I think every 7 days we'll do a result day. Just because it's important to see how we're tracking, what's going on, and different things like that. And also, I love result videos because it's nice to see what you've been doing and see how it's paid off. If it's paid off, if you need to make an adjustment, things like that. So I love result videos. So I think every 7 days we'll do a result video of different activities and things like that we've been doing. And then I want to be able to have on day 8 a review day. Like, how have things been going? That kind of stuff. What do you think needs to change? So kind of keep that in mind about when you are doing your stuff. We'll do a review day on day 8. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you have a great day. I'm looking forward to giving you my results on tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. So until next time, much love. Have a great day. We'll see you later.